Have you ever wondered if there's a better way to turn your long-form videos into a consistent stream of short, snackable content for social media? I do not ask that lightly, but please stick with me because I'm about to reveal a workflow that will genuinely save you hours of manual labor every single week. It is honestly incredible, but I regularly turn hour-long talks into a full week's worth of shorts and reels in under 10 minutes using this tool called Vizard. Once you actually see the system in action, you will immediately understand why I keep telling every creator I meet that they need to be using this. I was recently at an event where I pulled this up on a laptop and demonstrated to a room full of creators exactly how I repurpose my content. People were genuinely shocked, asking me how I managed to get the clips to cut automatically without hours of manual scrubbing. So yes, I know there is a little hype here, but give me just 2 minutes of your time and I am confident I will convince you to change your workflow. Even if you are the type of person who never wants to appear on camera, this strategy actually works insanely well for faceless content too. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that at the very end of this video, so make sure you keep watching. Before I dive into the actual demo, let me be clear about the 5 biggest pillars that matter when you are choosing a tool to make social videos. The first is speed, because social media moves incredibly fast and you simply cannot afford to be stuck in a complex editing timeline for hours. The second is ease of use, since if you are running a business or creating as a one-person team, you definitely do not need a film school degree to get by. Third is captions, because most people watch videos on mute, so captions are not optional. They have to be accurate and stylishly integrated. Fourth is format flexibility, because we need widescreen for YouTube, vertical for Shorts, and square for LinkedIn, often without rebuilding the project from scratch. And finally, publishing flow, because making a clip is one thing, but actually getting it scheduled, batched, and into a content calendar is what moves the needle. Now, you might have heard of other tools like Descript, which is brilliant if you want script-based editing, and voice overdubs. And yes, traditional editors like Premiere give you absolute full control, but they are often slow and total overkill for simple social clips. CapCut is great for on-the-fly mobile edits, but it remains a fairly manual process if you are trying to produce content in bulk. Vizard truly sits in that perfect sweet spot. It automates the heavy lifting of finding the moments that actually perform, then helps you export them instantly. Let me walk you through the exact flow I use and why it is such a total time saver for anyone creating video content. You start with a long video, which could be a podcast episode, a webinar, or just a talk you recorded on your phone. Once you upload it to Vizard, the AI scans the entire file and automatically pulls out the highlight moments most likely to get traction. These are the moments with strong emotion, sharp sound bites, or quotable ideas. Basically, the stuff that hooks people in the first 3 seconds. When the scan finishes, you do not just get one clip, you get an entire batch of ready-to-post, highly engaging clips. Vizard auto-generates dozens of short clips from a single recording, and for each one, it creates a caption and suggests titles and hashtags. This is a total game changer because instead of you staring at a timeline trying to select cuts, the tool hands you the best bits on a platter. Next is the resizing and template feature, where Vizard can reframe your clip into multiple aspect ratios instantly. You can apply brand templates so your captions, colors, and safe area guides are already set up perfectly before you even export. No more manually dragging corners to keep your subject centered, because it intelligently crops and suggests the best framing for you. That means you can produce native-looking creatives for every platform without needing to rebuild the edit from scratch every single time. Captions are built in and fully editable, allowing you to tweak them in line to match your specific brand identity. If you want that dynamic karaoke style where the words highlight as the person speaks, it is just a couple of clicks away. This is super important, especially when you consider that up to 80% of people are watching your videos without any sound at all. Now let's talk about the feature that makes me feel like I am doing actual magic, the auto-editing viral clips function. The AI is not just cutting at random, it is scoring moments based on engagement signals and structure to find the best parts. It pulls out the exact 15 to 60 second bites that really resonate and lets you preview a whole set of clips at once. You can pick the ones you like, reorder them, or even edit the transcript text directly to tighten up any phrase you want. It is essentially editing by writing, meaning if you can edit a basic document, you can edit a high-quality video. For creators who hate repetitive tasks, there is an auto-schedule feature that lets you set your posting frequency once and be done with it. Instead of exporting a ton of files manually, Vizard spaces them out intelligently so you do not flood your audience or leave huge gaps. Combine that with a content calendar view, and you have one central place to see what is queued, what is posted, and where everything is going. Need to move a scheduled clip or swap a thumbnail? Just do it right there in the calendar interface without any extra steps. One pro tip: when you are editing, use the tagging feature to categorize your clips by theme or episode for easy sorting. Vizard will then pull them into collections, which makes batch scheduling for an entire campaign incredibly simple and fast. For example, I tag things like marketing hooks, and then tell Vizard to schedule one from that collection every Monday. That is automated consistency at its finest, all without you having to micromanage every single upload. I also want to mention audio because you do not always have a professional studio mic available when you are recording. Vizard cleans up audio quite well by leveling sound and reducing background hiss, so your clips sound polished even from phone recordings. It is not a perfect studio mic replacement, but it makes a massive difference for social media where people are watching on their phones. What about adding B-roll? Instead of hunting down clips, you can import your own assets or use short clips from a stock library. With Vizard scene markers, you literally put slashes in the transcript where you want to cut and then drop in your B-roll footage. The system places it at the right spot, and you can tweak the timing if you want to make it feel just right. Compare that to other tools. Descript is great for text-first editing and overdub fixes, but it is not built to mine long form for viral clips. Premiere can do everything, but the learning curve and the time investment are real, which is a hurdle for most people. Vizard's true value is the end-to-end flow: extract, polish, and publish with minimal friction. Another underrated use case is repurposing content for faceless channels if you prefer not to be on camera yourself. Just record your audio or run a webinar, then let Vizard find the moments and layer in stock footage or animated text overlays. I do this a bunch for clients who want voiceover-led posts, and the AI stitches it together so fast it looks native to every platform. If you are worried about the learning curve, it is very shallow because of the templates, presets, and the library of suggestions provided. You can get started on the free tier to test it out, do a single upload, and see the clips it suggests for yourself. The paid tiers unlock faster processing and higher volume exports, but you can absolutely see the value before committing any money. Okay, let's do a quick demo-style walkthrough so you can really picture the workflow in your head. I upload a 60-minute podcast episode, and within a few minutes, Vizard spits out 30 candidate clips, including hooks and explainers. I scan the list, pick 8 I like, choose my vertical template, tweak the captions, and then tell it to schedule 3 posts a week. I open the content calendar, drag a clip from Tuesday to Thursday, change a thumbnail for one, and hit save. Done. Total time for all of that, less than 10 minutes from upload to fully scheduled posts. Compare that to manually scrubbing, cutting, resizing for each platform, adding captions, and scheduling, which is easily an hour per clip. A few real-world notes: AI gets better with context, so if you use Vizard across a series, it learns what types of clips you usually pick. Don't treat it as a black box. The best results come when you combine its output with your own human judgment. So, are you going to give it a try? My advice is to upload a single long video you already have and see what clips it pulls. Use the auto schedule for just a week and watch how much less time you spend babysitting your content creation process. If you are juggling client work or running a business, it pays for itself fast just because of the hours you get back in your day. Try it on one of your longer videos, test the auto schedule, and see how many usable clips you actually get. And if you are running multiple channels, check the content calendar. Being able to move posts around in one place changes the way you plan. All right, I want to hear from you. What kind of long-form stuff are you sitting on right now that could be repurposed? Drop a comment below and tell me, is it a podcast, a webinar, a course, or a live stream? Try Vizard with that file and come back and tell me how many clips it gave you and how long it took. I promise you will be surprised. 2 tiny closing tips before you go. 1, tag clips by theme so the AI learns your preferred content buckets. And 2, use brand templates so every clip looks like it came from the same channel, because consistent visuals mean people recognize you faster. That is it. Less time editing, more time creating. Try the free tier, test a few clips, and see how it changes your content workflow forever. Trust me, once you see how much a single long video can turn into, you will never look at recording the same way again.